If you use mirror or anything with reflective backing on in your mosaics, then you need to make sure that you use the right adhesive. If you don't, then you risk compromising that reflective backing, which means you could end up with little black spots over it. So in this video, I'm going to show you the adhesives I use to help reduce that issue with the reflective backing. And I'm going to show you that right now. When it comes to adhering pretty well anything with a reflective backing on in mosaics, you need to be very careful of the adhesive you use. So things like mirror, that has a reflective backing on it. Rhinestones also have a reflective backing on them. Small rhinestones have a reflective backing on them. And even stained glass that's been mirrored has a reflective backing on it. And it's very important that you choose the right adhesive because you don't want that mirror backing to be affected. And you may have already seen that with some older mirrors where the black spots are on the underside and it can look quite unsightly, or you may have even seen it with rhinestones where they've lost their clarity or they're totally clear. That reflective backing has also been affected. Now, it is definitely unsightly looking when you see a mirror and it's got black spots over it. Unless you're looking for that aged look, then that's a different thing. Now, in the case of these rhinestones, they also have a reflective backing on them. However, that reflective backing is actually protected by a metal backing on it. So therefore, you could use pretty well any adhesive on these as long as it suits metal. Now, some of the adhesives I use are GS Hypo Cement. Now, where this comes into its own is it has an applicator tip and you can put the actual adhesive exactly where you want it. So it works especially well when you're adhering very small rhinestones because it has that applicator tip. Now, before you use any products, any adhesive products, you need to make sure that you read the technical data sheet and also the safety data sheet so that you can take the necessary safety precautions and use these products safely. Now, another adhesive you can use is silicone, but not all silicones are created equal. And certainly not all silicones are neutral curing. So you need to make sure if you're going to use a silicone, make sure it states it's neutral curing. Now, the thing with silicones is they continue to give off solvents whilst curing, which is not very good for you if you're going to be breathing those solvents in. So if you're going to be leaning over a piece and you're using silicone, then you can't help but breathe in those solvents. So use them in a very well ventilated area or preferably even outside because using them long term is not going to be good for your health. Now, another product that I really like using, and it's my preferred product, is Sidel Fix-All Crystal Clear. I use this about 98% of the time when I'm going to be adhering something down that's got a reflective backing on for my mosaics. Now, this is a SMX polymer and it works similar to a silicone, but it doesn't contain the solvents that silicone does. So I find for me, this is better to use. Now, there are no doubt other similar products out like this one, but this is just the one that I prefer to use. So it's very important that you use a neutral curing adhesive when you're going to be adhering anything down with a reflective backing. And by using a neutral curing adhesive, that's going to go a long way to prevent your reflective backing from being eaten away. Well, there's a quick tip for you, and I hope it's been of interest to you. If you have any comments, put them down in the bottom of the comment section of the YouTube channel. I know that people have had issues with adhering mirror down, so if you have, put a comment down there. I'd be interested in having a read. Now, also in the description box of this video will also be some other links that I think you might be interested in as well. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy.